Okay, good evening, everyone. I'm waiting for the rest. And yes, hi, it's Bong Bong. That's the doggy. Zachary, Kaiwen, and Warren, please turn on your camera. Thank you. Thank you. All right, let's go. Okay, my family member, my wife got it, my brother-in-law got it, my father-in-law got it, everyone got, most of them got it. The other two students also got it. Okay, so today is lesson number 30, and this is the last lesson in June and July, right? And the 5th lesson. So we're going to cover most of the things, and we are supposed to do this because last 2 weeks, I think Ziye, you're not in, right? Last week, right, Ziye? I think Ziye and Goran was not in last week. So Ziye, are you also not well last week? Or was it you busy? I can't remember. All right. Hi, Kaiwen. You realize you're missing 2%, 3% of Kaiwen. The 3 boys, right? The 3 boys. So is it 3 boys? Oh, 10 years in. Okay. Okay, Yang Zhen not in. Zachary just went out. What happened to Zachary? Oh, you was at someone's house. Okay. I see. I thought you're not well, so certainly July is not a very good month to most of them. Okay, let's move on. We're going to go through the comprehension passage. All right. Okay. We'll go through the answer now. So if you have the paper, please bring out the paper that you have done for the last week, the introvert and the extroverts one. There's the answer here. Kaiwen, you okay? You look so tired. You okay? Kaiwen? Kaiwen, are you there? Kaiwen, are you okay? Hello, Kaiwen, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Scan.
What?
Okay. Is it lagging?
No.
Am I lagging? No, right? No,
I think if I think you're lagging, I think it's my problem. Because I think I'm lagging too.
Okay, question number 16, right? We see ourselves as nations of extroverts, which means that we have lost the sight of who we are, really are. So the answer is, I actually waiting for you all to submit your answer to me and mark on your own. Then after that, submit to me, and Uncle Raymond will have the second marking, all right? So some of these extroverts are actually introverts. That means you look at them outwardly, you might think they are introverts, but internally, maybe when they are not with a group of certain friends, or they are not with those unfamiliar faces, or but with themselves, or with those they know, they start to be more extroverts. Okay, that's the answer. So next paragraph, from paragraph 2, identify 2 consecutive. Now, if you see the word 2 consecutive word means continuously, you cannot break the word. All right, so you must see the closet introvert. That means, yeah, 被盖住, it's just like closet, like inside and cover itself, internal, what you call internal behavior. All right, next. Okay, it makes sense that so many introverts hide events from themselves. Okay, it's very sad. If you are watching I'm not sure you guys are watching the 9 o'clock show from, do you watch any Singapore drama? No? Nobody? So if you will watch now 9 o'clock, they are showing this about this boy who is very like autistic and very introvert, and he says the kind of a bit of anger management. You understand how the introvert behave. 2 people waiting. Oh, okay. I didn't know there's 2 people waiting there. Okay, you're here, you're in. Sorry guys. I was busy typing on one screen. I did not look at the other screen, so I missed the 2 of you waiting in the room there. So I'm so sorry. So we went through the answer. tell you is, I think Honey is having CCA, right?
He's probably gonna be there. I never checked, but yeah.
Okay. Okay, thanks. So 16 now, Yang Zhen and Zachary, the answer is some of these extroverts are actually introverts because they are actually hiding their own characters inside their body, which is they do not like to reveal their true characters. Question number 17 is 2 consecutive words. Okay, so take note. Okay, when you say consecutive word means must follow side by side, not break, not closet and introvert. So this is a join together. If you can look in the passage itself. So when next time we ask you 2 consecutive words, means you can join together. I hope Hao Xian, you're listening. Next, it makes sense that so many introverts hide themselves. So why do so many introverts hide themselves? So what is the reason? Remember, you did choose a few paragraphs for your summary writing, right? So one of the reasons they believe is gregarious and alpha and comfortable spotlight. They feel themselves if they are good enough. Okay, hold on. I need to answer to my colleagues first. Okay, so next one. Okay, identify a word from paragraph. So when they say identify a word, so that's the master. Okay, that's a master. And that's first slave. That refers to the uniqueness. So one first slave, second slave. So whether you're express IP or NA, okay, so third phrase, third slaves. Okay, so these 3 slaves, so of course you identify what those, that means they only want you one word only. And especially in paragraph 3, and the word uniqueness is special and of that particular person, individuality. You can be saying that solitary. So by himself, by herself, that means he's that kind of person. Please don't come and bother me. Individuality. Next, okay, explain in your own words. So this one is the master. In your own words, that means you cannot use, that means it's OQ, own questions. The phrase 0 correlations between the gift of the gaps and the good ideas. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by this correlation between the gift of the gaps and good ideas? That means that the ability to speak well, but does not have the direct link with superior plans. So that means this person can speak very well. This person can articulate very well. But when it comes to mix with certain group of people or stand on the stage or maybe do a presentation, he or she may not be able to speak well. So take note of this kind of characters. Sometimes the direct link of this superior plans meanings that he has a lot of ideas, but when it comes, maybe you guys, I'm not sure, Yang Zhen, do you have stage fright? Do you dare to go to the stage and give talks to your whole St. Gabriel's schoolmate? Do you dare to? No. Why?
Scared.
So imagine your teacher say, hey, Yang Zhen, if you, sorry, am I lagging? Am I lagging? No. So Yang Zhen, imagine your teacher say, you go ahead and give a talk, I will add in VIA points for you. You still don't want to go out? You sure you don't go out? It's a matter of time, Yang Zhen. Seriously. It's a matter of time that you need to face the real world. All right. Imagine your boss asks you to stand in front of the same area for Google and you're representing Singapore. You have to. Zachary, were you there to go up to give a talk to your class in yours is SGI, right?
Yeah.
Are you from SGI? Yeah, SGI, right? Were you there to stand in front of the class of all the SGI and give a talk?
No.
No, oh gosh, how? How?
Because like I can't talk in front of large audience.
Okay. So what happened? One day you need to. So imagine your son or your daughter say, Daddy, please come and help me. So you have to, how? So start from now. Look at yourself that you can do it. And then look into the mirror. Just don't show out, Kaiwen. Hey, please lah. You have to, cannot be, imagine Kaiwen. You're the CEO of the company, 2,000 staff is waiting in the auditorium, waiting for you to give a speech about declaring the year-end bonus, the profitability of a company, the future plan of the company. You don't show up, are you? Can you imagine your wife dragged you to the company and give the talks? You have to. Okay, you cannot say the one. Okay. Oh, you also got COVID, Zachary. So you're locked in the room. You just got it? But you say, sorry, guys, I have COVID. Oh, you're saying that, oh, you got COVID, you cannot attend the talks. Okay, never mind. Let's wait when you are completely recover from your COVID, then we can talk lah. You can't run away, my dear. You can't run away, my dear. You still have to face the reality, okay? Please. Come on, let's be realistic. Okay, so never mind. Zachary, to tell you the truth, Uncle Raymond's also used to be very scared to give talks in front of everyone. When I started teaching also, where I also very afraid of standing in front of the stage using the mic. And always got this phobia and I feel very uneasy and uncomfortable in front of the mic. Until no choice, one day I was told to do a discipline job in front of the whole school. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I know how some of you will feel. It's like very stage fright, but you have to overcome. Okay, overcome with it. So this is the one I'm talking about, Peter. Okay, what does Peter stand for? That means the P stand for the purpose. Okay, what is the purpose? Is let me see, not in yet, just to make sure. Okay, right. So P stand for the purpose. What is the purpose of Jane saying this? Extroverts has better qualities than introverts. Then Lucy, no. Introverts also have quality that they can contribute. No, introverts also have this. So then this E stand for you explain why you say extrovert and explain why you say introvert, and the T, the tone. Can you tell me who has the most positive tone? So of course, for this Jane, the tone will be negative for the introverts. And this one will be the negative tone, not really negative tones. Maybe they say no. That means she may agree extrovert is also positive. But at the same time, you say that please do not neglect the introverts. That is the tone. And then, of course, this E is that you must give evidence to prove. That means to prove in your sentence why you say introverts is much better and able to contribute. And what is it how reliable it is? So when you are giving the purpose of what this Jane and Lucy is talking about, explain your purpose and give the tonality, why is it positive and negative, plus the evidence, and then you support whether the result, that R can be the result, or why is it reliable, that the quotes that you give is correct. Let's look on in I, all right? So for example, so for those IP students, same thing, when you're doing your reflections on their comprehension passage, you might ask for, so why do you want to reflect on this passage? What is the purpose? So then how? So I'm choosing this reflection because I think that it kind of gives the audience, the readers, myself, or as a whole that I've learned through this kind of concept that this poor boy had to travel from one village to another village just to get water for the village, or to get water to supply water for mommy to wash clothes and things like that. This shows that living in that kind of poverty countries really need some sustainability, and also with the help of the governments, right? Something like that. Okay, so for IP students, take note that you need to use that kind of explanations. You can come on your own acronyms or formulas. So this is a formula that I use it for these two cartoons, all right? So the evidence is talkative people. So quote a piece of evidence from paragraph 5 that support James, all right? So quote. So when you say quote, please, ladies and gentlemen, so can you, Yang Zhen and Zachary and Hao Xuan, please, please look at this one here. Please do that. Zachary, are you looking at it? Zachary, yeah? Okay, you must have this code now, please. When they say code, you better put it down. The examiners is very particular, including myself. When I mark my student paper, if I don't see this, I feel very annoying, uncomfortable, and uneasy. Because when they say code means you have to code. Please understand simple English. That's what they're trying to say. No, I hate the use word try. That's what they want to say and pass a message to you. Okay? Okay, so talkative people, for example, are rated as smarter, better looking, more interesting, and more desirable as friends. So really? So am I very handsome? I want. You say talkative people, very interesting and desirable. I'm very talkative. Oh, thank you, Kaiwan. You're yawning. I'm not handsome and I'm not interesting at all. Okay, I'm not smart looking, but definitely I'm not better looking, but definitely I'm smart enough. Okay, so next one, this is from the evidence to show Jane. So they are using the Peter, so it explains. All right. Next, explain in your own words again. Okay, how Lucy can support her views from paragraph 6. So look at the paragraph 6 and say that why introverts also have the qualities to prove it. So same thing. What is the purpose? What is the explanation? What is the tonality? And what is the evidence that you quote, and is it reliable, and what is the result? So some of the brilliant thoughts, design and creations. So please explain with some of the examples are normally silent people who make use of the gems in their mind. Do you know iPhone now? Even though it's from Steve Jobs, when Steve Jobs was alive, Steve Jobs came up with the idea of iPhone, how the iPhone is going to work. But behind, if you read, do you read the Steve Jobs books or textbook? I mean the book. Anyone? Please go and read the text. I read the books. To be honest, Warren, I read the books called Steve Jobs. 我读了第10篇 or was it around 10? I give up. Okay, I really give up. Okay, so but the first few pages was very interesting, to be honest. Okay, and it kind of tells us that why Steve Jobs, behind the person who designed the entire iPhone, is actually an introvert. And if I'm not wrong, he's also autistic. Okay, he designed the whole idea, the mechanisms, the technology, the operations, the programming. Okay, so 你看 introvert and extroverts, they also have their own strengths. So it's not just like extroverts are the one who rules the world. Sometimes the introverts are the one who behind the master of the brain, who design the whole thing, but they do it quietly. That's why they call the silent people. All right. So 21 is now the summary, right? So I'm not sure you guys have done it. So they ask. So those paragraphs that you choose, that you've chosen, okay, here. So we say use your own words as far as possible, summarize people. About extroversions and introvert. Okay, extrovert and introvert in other words. So summarize for set 2, right? Yeah. For set 1, I think it's 90 to 100 words. Okay, so this is the answer here. Yeah. Alpha. So these questions, you realize this answer was found just now over here. Right? If I'm not mistaken. I think I saw it here on question number 18. So you realize our children are all students, whether express any or IB. Those questions before you're going to arrive at the summary. All these questions, the pre-summary questions usually are quite linked to some of the answer to the summary. Okay, so take note of that. So the typical extrovert prefer actions, contemplation, rethinking. So this one also can be used somewhere here for this part here. Okay, and then they say that he or she favors quick decisions even at risk of being wrong. So that means he don't care. He just go for it. It's got more to the speed to do a good job. Next, he or she will work well in a team and socialize. That is for extrovert confirmer. On the other hand, technologically gifted loners are exceptions, not the rule. Or the tolerance extends mainly to those who fare richly, wealthy, or hold promise for doing so. I don't know. I just realized that most of the programmer, designer, they like to keep to themselves. They are not so very talkative. They just quietly come up ideas and design things. What do you think? Do you agree now? You agree? Kaiwan, do you agree? No, you all guys can type. Please type. If you agree, just type agree, not agree, don't agree. Okay. Hao Xuan, you're still eating a house, right? Can you answer me, Hao Xuan? Zachary, you agree? That mostly the introverts are the ones behind the scene doing all the design work, the preparation works. Well, the extrovert is welcome, ladies and gentlemen.
I don't.
Yeah.
Wait, Chow, when you say doing all the work behind, are we talking like just only the behind work or what? Because wait, what is the behind work? Is it like stage and then they are like the one doing the backstage?
就是说在后面 support 啦 ，background support 这样，没有了 support 来 quietly support. Yeah, carry on.
For me, I don't think it is always true, but for me itself, like for myself, I would say for myself, it's true, but then for other people, it's probably not true.
Well, you have to see how it works. Sometimes these type of things, it's not like, what do you call it? You wait, let me see. Oh, lucky I saw Han Ling. Han Ling, you just came in, is it? Or quite what a long time ago? Hello, you just logged in, is it?
Yes.
You just logged in, lucky. Because I was looking for you because I got 3 screens. I'm not sure whether you log in or not. So okay, all are in. Okay, so I
was
honestly,
burning down the school, sorry.
I'm back. Hello.
Nice seat. I like your back seat. Hi, back. Hi. I like your car seat. Burning down the school. Oh my god.
No, I was actually just having campfire, but
So this one I would say 90% mostly the extroverts are the one.
yeah, you seem to be a bit laggy. Is it just me or is he frozen?
He is frozen.
And his screen just went out.
Okay, guys.
You're
Maybe
back.
I close. Yeah, I close my room. That's why Wi-Fi can enter to my study room.
Joe, we
So
completely
now
do
I
not know
open
what you
the
just
door
said.
already, right? So let's get back to the answer. Oh, okay, never mind. I will repeat again. What I meant is that extrovert people are always like to be in front of the stage, in front of front line, That means 就是要 show off, correct? Usually the extrovert persons. You get what I'm saying? Warren, are you there? Okay, thanks. So what happened is that these extrovert people is the group of people who like to stand in front of the stage, in front of all the catch all the attentions. Whereas the introvert, like what can you say, right? Can you? They always not you lah. Maybe you disagree. They always are the background.
For me, I personally will prefer doing stuff from behind. Yeah, I don't want to like go on stage and stuff. But maybe for some other people, I don't think it's the same way.
Can you remind me of 那个金马奖？懂金马奖吗？ Every time when they get the awards，我要感谢我拿到这个金马奖，感谢那些台前幕后，对吗？你听过他们讲台前幕后 right? Those people that behind supporting the makeup artists, the people who do the sound system, right? I think without the sound system, without the creative, the special effects, and
without like those IT stuff, editing,
in the wardrobe.
Yep.
Those adventurous movie will not be a success. Yeah, right. Agree on Warren, you agree not? Thumbs up if you agree. Agree, right? Yeah. Seriously, please 不要小看这些人在台前还是幕后，他们都是有扮的一个很重要的角色。Okay, whether is it what you mean by that? I don't get you. Sound design is pretty underrated. What you mean, Kairon?
He means the sound design doesn't get noticed as much as like it's supposed to be.
No, actually the sound effect is very important, right, Kairon? Right, especially the
but not many people realize.
The sound effect, right? 凯文，你说的很对，真的，is that's why they got if you look at the Academy Awards, they got these things. This is how to make a whole entire movie to be so wonderful. All right, let's move on to the next one. We still got a lot of things to share with you. Now, introvert is a second-class personality. I disagree. I disagree that this person say that it's a second class, but this is how the passage talk about. But of course, if you want to study psychologies and physiotherapies or some science about humans' social behavior, then there are lots of things to talk about. But this is just the context itself here. Extroverts is an appealing personality. But do you know that some introverts, they also like to decorate themselves very well. And what I can feel of, I may be wrong on children, is the way they express themselves through tattoo. They use tattoo to show their own style. I'm not sure. Yang Zhen, do you agree? Yang Zhen, are you there? Sorry. Do you agree that those introverts may not want to show off, but they use tattoo to represent their ability? Do you agree, Yang Zhen? Oh, it's still hang again. It's still hang again. Oh my God, what's wrong with my laptop? It's full bar, no, the Wi-Fi. Yang Zhen, do you agree? Do you agree that what I say? They use tattoo. How Xuan, what do you think? Do you think that those people with tattoos the only way to show their, to show off rather than to use words to describe?
No.
How Xuan? No, why?
Wait, what's the
Explain.
question again? What's the question again?
Some people are very introvert, right? So instead of talking a lot, they will dress themselves very loud, very violently, or even they tattoo their whole body to show that they are very open. Do you agree? Kai Wen, the rest of you, can you please also, if you can type me your answer.
Okay, like for what?
No, do you sometimes on the street you walk and you saw some people on tattoo, right?
Yeah.
Whole body tattoo, right? 纹身对吗? Do you think these people are introvert or extrovert?
Might be both though.
Might
be both, you never know.
Yes, yes, very true. Okay, I totally agree with you, Kai Wen. We were talking about one day if our dog pass on, our dog, we might want to tattoo the dog on the shoulder or where. Not for me, Kai Wen, sorry. To be honest, I'm the person who hate tattoo a lot. I will never tattoo anything on my body. Seriously. Okay, I agree with you. That's not really correlated, but there are some people, to be honest, there are some people who like to tattoo to show, to express themselves through tattoo. Nothing wrong, right? The way they dress, the way I don't understand why the old people sometimes they like to dye their hair in the red, blue, yellow, green. Okay, I feel very bad. No, I think today's my Wi-Fi. I don't know what happened. Is it why it keep lagging?
It's only your screen that's frozen.
Very
We
bad.
can still hear your voice.
Can you still? Yeah, but it's very bad. No, seriously, I don't know why it's.
At least you're not coughing like mad, to be honest.
Yeah, you see, I was telling Warren just now. Warren's got COVID. You see, so she was saying that she's coughing. Remember that time, Uncle Raymond, when I got COVID-19 and I was teaching and keep coughing, right? Oh,
and to make it worse, the Wi-Fi was bad.
Yeah, and I was in the room because I was locked in the room. I was isolated. Then number 8, now they say talkative people, for example, are rated smarter. This question also related to just now, I think here, right? If I'm not mistaken. Oh, let me see. Was it here? Smart people. Was it here? Where's the smart people? Yeah, somewhere here. Yeah, this question here. Yeah, but sometimes it's your immune system, you're strong. Zachary, where are you, Zachary? Yeah, it's sometimes like that. If no matter you want to get it, but it seems like your immune, not only your immune system, maybe you have some part of your body that can resist this COVID-19. Okay, so it all depends on luck. Okay, let's go back to these questions here. So we rank fast talker has more competence and likable than slow one. This one is very true if you are a lawyer. Okay, for number 9. Okay, or for debaters, and yeah, this is quite true. Then number 10 is that it's stigmatized. Yeah, the word introvert is being stigmatized.
What does stigmatized mean?
It kind of like, can I use the word stereotyping in a way that you just being like isolate them themselves. I mean, it's not to be related. Stigmatizing a group of person, that means you are making them like no, not the norm. Okay, it's like a mark of something like you are like that. No, you are not good. You are this group of people. You are not able to work well. So yeah, please don't be associated with me. Like you like feel like very ashamed of not able to be that part of our team. Please, hello, honey, go away lah. You are not with my group. So they are like stigmatizing. Get it now? 就是说可以这样讲吗？被冷落的感觉，这样被觉得你好像被忽略。It means being neglected, being what they call being not worthy to be part of the team. Okay, not being able to what they call feeling like can I join you? Please go away. You're not good. You don't talk like well like us. Hey, sounds like very bullying, right? Oh, sounds like very ostracizing the group of people. Yeah. So thank you. All right, we'll close shop for this one. And we'll go back to the lesson proper. So this month, we're going to end this comprehension. Next month, we're going to have another different type of test. So we only left 2 months, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, by September is really, we are going to say bye-bye to all of you already. Yes, Yang Zhen, yak. I like your teeth. Thank you. Okay, here, Yang Zhen. Let's go, Yang Zhen. Oh yeah, thanks. I just saw your explanation. Yeah, that means it's like you are not in the group. Oh, remember her name? You know the ugly duckling? Like this poor duckling was being stigmatized. Then 最后它是不是变成一个很漂亮的企鹅 ？Like a beautiful song, right? Okay. Okay, are you ready? So I would like all of you to form the sentences here. No need to talk, huh? Okay, later we're going to do this. So for example, 子夜, you have to use any of this here. Okay, let me do it one more time. You can use any of this one here. Okay, to form a sentence. And it must be 12 to 15 words per sentence. Okay, so I don't know how you're going to do it. And then I'm going to put it inside here. Okay, thank you, Hanling, for the help of putting this down here. So next, we're going to, are you ready, guys? Warren, are you okay? We're going to take a test. Excuse me, we're going to take a test. Don't talk about tests. I'm also very stressed up because tomorrow morning I have to wake up at 6+ to go for my exam for my first aid course. It's a year you are Red Cross, right? Maybe you can give me some tips. Okay, let's go for this one. Let me see. Okay, ready? Let's go. Yeah, I'm having my first aid exam tomorrow for practical in the morning. Then in the afternoon, we're going to do the theory exam. Every 2 years, I have to face this. Okay, guys, let's start now. About, at, by, for, from, in, off, on, to, with. These are all the prepositions, right? Yes, Kaiwan, do you want to say something? No? So you can type out your answer and send it to me, but I trust you don't need to send to me, okay? Write on a piece of paper. No need to copy the whole sentence. No need to write, she learned Russian at the age of 45. If you think number 1 is on, then you put on. If you think it's in, you put in, okay? Thank you. So you just put number 1 on, number 2 by, number 3 with. That's all. So fast. Oh, Kaiwen, so fast. All the 20, yeah. Is it all the 20 or 12? Sorry, Kaiwen, 12, right? Because you didn't tell
Your
me.
real life flash. That was like what, 10 seconds in the talk and then you already got all the answers.
Okay, 12. Okay. 12, right, Kaiwen? All the 12, right? Can you hear me, Kaiwen? Sorry. He seems like can't hear me. Can you hear me, Kaiwen?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you can't hear me. All the 12 completed already, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, let's move on to the next one.
Wait, why does 16 have a blank? Like, it's okay on its own.
1-6, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. You mean no need to put anything, that's the sentence, the old man suffered a heart attack, right?
Yes.
Can be done, yes. It can be, yes, you're right.
Wait, the bottom few have to like you have to answer
one?
them with the prepositions at the bottom, right?
This one, is it?
Yeah.
Oh no, this one is actually from here, my dear. Because I worried,
Oh,
you know,
okay.
when I move out, you know, you get what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah, thanks. Good question. Well done. But number 16, to be honest, Kaiwen, I will put the preposition inside. I will put it. But I know there are people who just the old man suffer a heart attack. Yeah, that's all.
From, am I right? From
No, no,
someone.
don't say the answer is a test. Later then we say, okay?
You should sit there like 20 seconds before I send all the answers to everyone.
Shh. Hey, cannot lah, please. Okay,
I
all
actually
done.
just sent all my answers.
So if you are done, please do a thumbs up. Thumbs up for all the 20 questions. Thank you, Han Ling. Thank you, Kaiwen. Kaiwen, you done already, right? Thank you. Yeah, just an answer. You don't need to write the whole sentence. Okay, Ziyue, finish already? Hao Xuan? No, yeah, okay. Yeah, you wrote on the paper, it's okay. Don't worry, don't worry.
I'm not named the answer in.
Zachary, are you done? There will be more of this kind of tests coming up like that, okay? Not like that, but maybe others, there are different types. It might be editing, it might some of a passage like this, okay? All right, okay, 3 more, okay. Okay, Hao Xuan? Okay, okay. Oh, why not once all of you finish, just show me the thumbs up. I know Han Ling done, Tian Yu, Yang Zheng, Kaiwen. Warren, you done already, right? So left Zachary, Yang Zheng, and Ziyue done already, right? Oh, Yang Zheng done already. Ziyue also done already. Hello, ready? This is only part 1. This is the first 13, right? Hao Xuan. Okay, number 14, 15. Carry on. Please, all of you, I know you all are very serious. Well done, because this is a very final leg to go for your set 3 and say bye-bye. You're going for set 3 already. Bye-bye. Thank you, Zachary.
Done.
Okay, all done already, ready? I would like to, okay, everyone can read except Warren, okay? Warren, no need to read, Let's go. 1 to 5, Zachary, can you read?
She learned Russian at the age of 45. The book was written by Mark Twain. I'll show you the picture of the palace. We can only get to the camp on foot. He reminds me of his old history teacher.
Okay, thank you. Hao Xuan, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
What are you talking about? By the end of next year, we will have over 100,000. What's that?
We have made, you forget to use the word, we have made.
We have made over $100,000.
No, that is not a dollar sign.
I know that's not a dollar sign.
Pounds, British pound, Ing pound, pounds, over 100,000 pounds. Next one, number 8.
She always gets up early in the morning and goes to bed late at night. I went to work on Tuesday, but I didn't go on Friday. You will have to wait. He'll be with you in a minute.
Thank you. Number 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Can you?
Philip waited for her at the movie theater. He started learning English in 2005.
2005. You can say 2005.
You have to pay for the ticket on the day you ordered them. One more, right?
Yeah. No, 14, 15.
14. We are very proud of this company. It is very kind of you to help us.
Thank you. May I have the Hanling finish the rest?
The old man suffered from a heart attack.
No, 15, right? Or 15,
Oh, it's very kind of you to help us. The old man suffered from a heart attack. Please write in pencil. It's about time you told him the truth. The manager didn't take part in the discussion. He's very good at telling jokes.
So, Kaiwan, number 16, do you put from?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's from my particular. So, the old man suffered a heart attack. From the heart attack, yes. Okay, may I have your marks, please? Thank you. Can I show me your marks? So please type in your mark out of 20. Okay, full marks for Hanling. Thank you. Just send it to me if you want to. Okay, well done, Warren. Hao Xuan, how many marks? You didn't tell me.
Well,
Hanling, yes, thank you. Hao Xuan never. Warren, yes. Zachary 19.5. Oh, okay. One of them wrong, is it? The two preposition, right? Okay. All right. Thank you, Kaiwan. Okay, no problem. Okay. 17 or 18. So which one? 17 or 18, correct?
I don't know.
Can I see question
Yes.
10 below?
Yeah, sure. Anyone want to clarify anything? Will be with you in a minute. Sorry? Please write in pencil. Is that the one?
17.
17, right? What's wrong with please write in pencil? What do you put? Please write on pencil. Please write with pencil. Is it Hao Xuan? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
What is your answer?
What do you mean?
No, you say 17 need to explain to you, is it?
No, he said he got 17
No, I
marks.
said I got 17 out of 20.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry. Okay. 17 out of 20. Not bad. That's good. Oh, well done. Ready? Let's go. This one. Fill in the article and the. Remember, number 1, number 2, number 3, or you don't need to. Okay, sorry. Number 3, or you don't fill anything at all, then you put a dash. Okay, let's go. Wait, let me see how many you have. Oh, 15. So I make it smaller. Okay, I hope you can see. Okay, let's go.
Okay, no.
I go to a restroom for a while.
Yeah.
Thank you, Hanlin.
I wasn't done. I pressed enter without shift by accident.
It's okay. No worry. Okay. May I? If you are done, thumbs up. Okay, may I start? Goran, okay?
Wait, no, I'm on like question 12 or
Okay,
13.
Ivan, okay? Not yet, okay. Ziye,
Oh
okay?
yeah, I'm done.
Thank you, sir. Ziye, are you okay? Okay, thank you, Ziye. Yang Zhen, Hyo Yang Zhen. Thank you, sir. Zachary, are you done? Sure. This one a bit tricky, right? This is exactly a job, the job, and job, or job. Wow, Hao Xian, I like your background, the chair. Can I have it now?
No, you're on the front seat. You're driving the car.
Yeah, he's driving a car underage.
So you're driving the car. He's in the back seat.
Oh, that's a good one.
Bro,
Okay, Hao
the
Xian, you finish
Bugatti, the
already?
Bugatti, there's no back seats.
Bugatti, wow. Hao Xian, you finish
Bruh.
already? Hao Xian, you finish already?
I sent you already.
Oh, okay, thank you. Let me see. Did you? Oh, yeah, thanks. Okay. What happens, Zachary? Are you done?
I sent you already.
Oh, yeah, okay. Thank you. All right. May I review the answer? Let's go. Okay. Zachary, Kaiwan, can you read 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Thank you, sir.
I just had a great idea. Columbus was the first navigator to cross the Atlantic Ocean. British drank a lot of tea. John F. Kennedy was an American president who was very popular. It was the only theater in the neighborhood.
Thank you, sir. So yeah, number 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
The Netherlands are land which is completely below sea level. He was the first mountaineer to reach the top.
Number 6. Sorry. One more time. Sorry.
The Netherlands are a land which is almost completely below sea level. He was the first mountaineer to reach the top. I try to go for a run 3 times a week. Sally went to the prison to visit her husband. He was driving 80 miles an hour on the motorway.
Thank you. Next 5. Who have not read now?
Wait, sure.
Yes.
If
Sorry.
one sentence have 2, right, then does it count as 0.5 points?
Yes. I can accept it, no problem. I think everyone read already, right? Hao Shen, can you read the last 5 for me?
11.
11 to 15, sir. Thank you.
The Thames. What's Thames?
I also don't know what is Thames. Any right one is Thames. Oh,
The Thames flows
The
into
river.
the North Sea. The burglar hit me in the back of my neck.
poor thing.
Maria,
Yeah, sorry. Poor thing. I thought you say, ma, the burger hit on your back. Then you must yay wound. Hao Shen, carry on.
Maria earns $2,000 a month.
关你什么
Do
事
you,
Okay, sorry.
do you go to church on Sundays? Yes, I do.
I know. So far.
This is exactly the job I was looking for.
Are you sure not?
No.
Okay, the Thames is actually the river in London. Okay, it's beside the London Bridge. It's falling down. The London clock, the Big Ben. Okay, the Thames River. All right, so tell me, guys.
So
This
can you
is
show number 1?
part 1. This is only part 1. We're gonna have part 2 later on if we have
So you
time.
should have said that first thing.
Sorry.
Probably should have said that like earlier before we sweated all of our energy on this.
No, that's why I want to keep it first. So how many got correct out of 15? Okay, how many correct? I thought you go to prison. Yes, you're right. The Thames is a river in London there. That's right. Wait, I thought you go to prison. Yeah, I went to prison before. I visited the prison.
Not as the prisoner, but yeah, I think.
Not as a prisoner. I visited the prison twice in Changi prison. Please, not a good place. Please don't. Don't, please. It really sucks. We went to the prison without the ER, right? Prison. Okay. Well done, Kaiwan. Thank you, Zachary. Oh, I didn't see that she was a visitor. Okay. Okay, 14 then. Okay, no problem. Hey, whether you get 15, 14, 13 should be okay. Now, if you below 10, then I'm a bit worried. So you know where is the use the the, and the and. Let me tell you, is not like a definite. Whereas the is a definite things. That the University of Singapore, the University of Sheffield, the University of Birmingham City. These are my 2 universities anyway. I just want to show off. Thank you. And the University of Oxford, the University of Australia, that means it's confirmed, right? You see, the British, okay, that is Now, means you're not sure a lot of tea, so there are different types of tea. Now, American is using N, is like the A-I-O-U, the vowel sound, right? So the neighborhood is the only theater, 就是唯一的一个在这个左邻右舍里面。All right, the Netherlands, just imagine, Netherlands, neither nor, is it?
Netherlands.
Neither nor, no, I purposely lah. But what is that neither?
Never.
What Netherlands? What country is that? Never heard before.
Well, wait, I'm gonna Google a pronunciation right now.
No.
One-
I don't want the pronunciation first. I want to know which country, the Netherlands. Which country?
It's in Europe, isn't it? I can't remember if it's in the EU or
No,
not.
it's in Africa.
Huh?
No.
Elon Musk.
Right, Hao Xian. Zachary,
Is
which
it-
country? Oh,
Wait, the capital city is Amsterdam, right?
Kaiwan, you want to say something? Which country?
Netherlands.
Oh no, I thought you raised out your hand. Oh, you're drinking. All right. Which country? Netherlands. Can someone help?
It's the
me?
one with the red. I can't red, white, and blue flag, was it? And the capital city is Amsterdam.
I tell you, this country has the highest.
Poland.
No, this country has the highest drug addicts and drug lords and the most highest crime in drugs. It's actually another name called Holland. Okay, it's another name called Holland. Okay, and they have a lot of windmill. They have a lot of windmill. They have a lot of nice tulip flower. Okay, and I'm so sorry, I know it's wrong to say this anything. They have the highest sex crime. Okay, they have a lot of prostitute there. Okay, so Hao Xian, one of my good friends' brother was gunshot in that country. Was killed in that country. Yeah, seriously, Singaporean. Okay, killed by those drug
Singapore some more.
Yeah, Singaporean. He went there. It was I heard from him that he was being shot in Holland, Amsterdam. That is the capital, honey. Yes.
Yeah, like some guy went there like recently and made an entire documentation.
It's a nice place, but their way of society and their way of handling about freedoms and crimes and law and orders is totally different. Sorry, maybe I'm not born there, so I can't accept what they are doing. Okay, I'm so sorry about that. So this is later we got more things. Okay, let's talk about Yang Zhen, your favorite. Come on, Yang Zhen. Ways to prevent and resolve violent conflict. Is there any way that from now on, as of today, is there any possibility that we can resolve conflict? Agree or not? Is there any way? No? So how? Then no need to read now?
Of course, there's some way of resolving violence and preventing it, but many times the history show that you just couldn't see what's coming up in the future that you probably planned for.
I would say violence is always there. If the human race can solve violence, Yang Zhen, they will not introduce religions to the world. True enough. If every humans know how to love your enemy, 我婆慈悲阿弥陀佛, you know, let bygone be bygones. So love your enemy. I tell you, we don't need to call Jesus, Buddha, or Muhammad, Allah, or this come to Singapore. Sorry, to the world already, Yang Zhen. Right. If everyone is peaceful, then no need God already. That's my opinion. That's my opinion, all right? But because you see, man proposed, God opposed, disposed. But therefore, we have to find how to resolve conflict. Conflict can be like yesterday, like Han Ling and Tian Yu. Remember your conflict between the husband and wife, the siblings, the countries, your colleagues, your classmates, your teachers and students conflict. But today, Han Ling and Tian Yu, today our conflict is not about siblings, your subordinate or your workers or your family. This violence conflict is on a world theater. Back to you, Yang Zhen. Read to the class, please. And once you do that, guys, you have a very important task. That is this one, World War III. And this is your topics. Okay? This is definitely, I'm so sorry, it's nothing to do with IP, Express, or any. It's more to the IB and the higher order learning thinking. But please don't take me as a word or don't say that it's wrong why I do this, but it's just for practice. Now let's move on to this one. Don't just take my word. Okay, just see how you can do it. Just take that according to your ability and capability. Yang Zhen,
Ways to prevent and resolve violent conflict is to prevent and resolve violent conflict. We must understand the source and logic of war. Two schools of thought currently dominate thinking on the cause of complementary conflict. The first sees violence as a response to a range of
grievances.
grievances, including systematic discrimination and human rights violations, inequalities in the wealth and political power, or a scarcity of resources, particularly where these fall along the existing social cleavage, such as an ethnicity or religion. The second characteristic of war as irrational either originate in ancient
Hatred.
ancient hatred causing a needless disruption along the normal path to development, or simply as mindless violence.
Exactly what, Kaiwan, are you there? Do you know what Kaiwan wrote now? Type and sent to us. Oh, he's not there. Okay, let's read on to the next one, please. Yang Zhen, I don't mind you read the one. Economic.
Economic motivation plays an important role in the persistency of violent conflict. For regardless of whether economic motivations have played an important role in motivating armed conflict in the past, if they do so now, they deserve attention. While the international community stressed the needs to halt the disintegration of
It is integrations. To stop the disintegrations of states, carry on.
To halt the disintegration of states and stem the tide of communal violence, the effectiveness of outside powers in both regards is seriously constrained by their inability to examine their incentives and disincentives of violence from the perspective of the aggressor themselves.
So this is the guys who wrote this King 1997, page 81. Carry on.
The motivation for fighting can easily change over the course of the conflict.
Kaiwana, what you written to the whole class are human beings would start violence on the ideas of ending violence is exactly something like this. Well done. Keep it up. Very good. It's a high order, it's a HA, higher ability thinking. Right? It's true, no? They always think, very good example. Yang Zhen, do you agree what Kaiwan say now? Do you see the human being will start violence on the idea of ending violence? So Hitler is one of them, right? Stalin is one of them, right? Because Hitler hate the Jews, right? Because they find that the Jews took away the jobs of all the Germans, right? Remember? And because of the Treaty of Versailles, he took away the Treaty of Versailles and put his law under his own hands, right?
Yeah, this sounds me like the cycle of revenge. Everyone thinks they're right, and their course of justice to end the violence. But I think the problem here is the way they engage in this. People who want to end violence doesn't necessarily need to use violence as a medium to achieve their goals. People who want to end the conflict could be the peacekeepers at United Nations. But sometimes more harsher treatment should be utilized, just like violence. Like the peacekeeping force of UN do have firearms, and they do need to combat violence in order to end violence.
Wow, well said. 很有墨水啊. Very profound, very professional, and very profusely argue the statements of war and conflict and resolution. Well done. I think it's a bloody damn wasted if you don't take history next year. If you really don't take history next year, I'm going to go to your house and going to kill you. I'm going to kill you.
That means I'm safe because that's the only humanity I'm actually good at.
No. I think, I don't know. I really like to talk to people who, like me, I'm so sorry, as a history student, as a history teacher. And I really love history so much so that Yeah, if I have a chance to go for university, I would like to take just a subject on history alone. No joke, people on Twitter be harassing and sending death threats over pixel. Oh no, I just submitted subject comment. Okay, yeah. Subject complete. Oh, well done. So, Warren, you better take history, huh? You drop history, I'm going to kill you with them. History is the easiest subject to study, guys. Seriously. Agree or Yang Zhen? It's fact as well. You don't say in January the class teacher come, guys, Hitler is from Germany. Then after 6 months later, after you come back from the June holiday, guys, Hitler came from Africa. Please change now. But I thought it's the Aryans race. He wanted to put Aryans race. Why is suddenly turn black? You mean, sure, you colorblind? He said, no, it's changed to Africa already. Then set 4, they tell you, now Hitler come from Japan. He become a Japanese. So history will never change, right? It's a factual. But why we learn history? Because it's very useful to be honest in the real life, especially if you're a lawyer or you're debaters or you're a businessman, especially you're doing stock exchange or in the banking professionals, in anything.
I think for me, the reason to learn history is, first of all, its relevancy. When you are learning history, you are also learning other humanities like geography and even sometimes technology, as the course of history is very easily influenced by those. And in order to understand why certain things happened, you also have to understand the cause of it, which involves something like geography. And the other thing is that history allow you to, in some way, observe the future, because when you are thinking of an answer now, you couldn't possibly observe the future. But if you learn history, you can put yourself in the time at the past, which you know the future of the point you're thinking about forward. So you can, from there, you will improve your logical thinking and prediction. So like that.
I think while you're talking, while listening very attentively to you, something is just spark off my mind. A very good example, what you have said related, I can relate is a Sun Tzu Bingfa, Sun Tzu, the art of war. You realize that art of war is used during the wartime, right? To fight, to kill, to protect, to defense. But do you know these methods can be used in business, right? And do you know because of these, the World War II during the Pearl Harbor attack, the Japanese adopted one of the art of war. And one of them is 36计走为上计, 听过, right? It's also the art of war and the business, right? If your business are not doing well, what must you do? What must you prevent? And I think non-violence, I can think of few leaders who really use non-violence, like what Kai Wen said before, right? It's about to start violence to end violence. The one without using any bloodshed or countless blood attack or any war is one of my favorite is Gandhi. All right, Gandhi is the one. And next, of course, is my all-time favorite, of course, as a Singaporean, Mr. Lee Kuan Yew. You know, other leaders, they really fight for their independence, like the Philippines, the Vietnams, the Indonesia, all these countries, they really fight against the colonies' power, like the Dutch, the Philippines, the Spain, the Spanish, the French, you see. So I can't think more than 10 leaders in the world that they can take over countries peacefully without waging a war, without starting a war. So your statement is super powerful, Kai Wen. Seriously. I think I do. Can I highlight it now? It's really very interesting. 我很久没有看到这样的 sentence 了，看得很爽，真的很爽。Oh my God. Okay, but you, all right. So I like that this statement is really serious, very good, very powerful. And Yang Zhen, Yuri, seriously, it's a waste if you don't want to take history and to further proceed even to your A level, because I all the way to history to A levels. And when I was about to take law, I also want to take, even in any business or sorry, not in any, even in my university, I always look for history. And the next degree that my master, that my third degree I'm taking next year, I'm also looking for history. I feel that is my powerful things. You know why, Yang Zhen? confirm pass 的。这是我最拿手的好菜，怎么会 fail， 对不对 ？I want to take something I know 嘛 ，correct to enhance and enforce and ensure. Thank you, Yang so much for your help. Okay. Kai-wen, can you read How to Prevent World War III? Let's go. Hey, by the way, hold on. I don't like Qi, I prefer Lao Lao. Okay, I love Lao Lao so much. I don't know about you, Guorens and Ziyue. My younger sons and my family love Lao Lao because of the yogurt, not Uncle Raymond's. Uncle Raymond cannot take yogurt. I take yogurt, I'll go toilet with you. Okay, let's go. Kai-wen.
How to prevent World War III. This article is part of the World Economic Forum's geostrategy platform. I know not what weapons World War III will be fought, but World War IV will be fought with sticks and stones.
Why? Why? This one very interesting, no? When I read this, guys, I want you to think and see why stick and stone, no? That means, Kai-wen, it's back to the caveman age, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, caveman, no? I'm like, huh? Hey, but it's no anybody, no? It's Albert Einstein, no? It's not any Tom, Dick, and Harry. It's not a normal person, not any. It's Albert Einstein who come on the E equal to MC squared. Back to you, Albert Einstein said. Kai-wen?
Human beings would stop violence. Okay, yeah. Albert Einstein said, I know not. Okay, yeah. This shows that he believed weapons used in World War III is so devastating that civilization as we know it will be gone.
Yes.
Since the war to end all wars, as H.G. Wells so wrongly predicted a century ago, the world has seen the peace to end all peace lead to horrors of the Second World War. Proxy wars through the Cold War and today violent conflicts that increasingly affect citizens disproportionately and cross the red lines laid by laws of armed conflict. The machinery of war and the available firepower has increased dramatically. The risk of a third world war are enormous. If we add in all the means and methods of warfare, conventional, nuclear, cyber, drones, and so on, we have the military potential to destroy ourselves entirely.
Thank you so much. It is very true. If not, that is it. Sayonara. And it's so bad that you think about it now, because of a push of a button of the nuclear war, that's now what Russia is saying, right? If we were to start a war with Europe, London will be my first destination. Wow, it's so specific and so particular and so profusely and emphasizing that I'm going to attack London first. That is the first destination I'm going to hit you. Why London? Why not other countries? So you see, Putin has a very strong grudges against grievances against London. Why? There must be some reason, huh? Okay, that one you have to talk until a long story. But let's go back to this one here. Back to you, Han Ling. Let's go. Violence? I can't hear you, Han Ling. I can't hear you, Han Ling. Okay, if you can't, I will pass it to Tian-Yu. I really can't hear you. So okay, can you continue?
Hello. Wait,
okay,
can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Yeah. Okay.
Violence is raging in the Middle East and wait 1 second. You get that off my screen. And you get like the
Okay.
Violence is raging in the Middle East. Europe and Russia are poised on the edge of conflict over Ukraine. The United States is once more engaged in military action in Iraq. As NATO pulls out, Afghanistan is vulnerable. Other flashpoints over disrupted islands in the South China Sea, tensions on the Korean Peninsula, and over Kashmir are just some of the easily identified points of escalation.
This one, Kashmir will never end, no? Just like the Rohingya in Burma and Bangladesh. These are the poor group of people who will always suffer for apparently for no reason. Apparently, it's just like they are born in the wrong surface of the earth, that they are being tortured, bullied, and tormented by certain people who want to get rid of them on the surface of the earth. So this violence, can we have a resolution for that? Well, I doubt so for the time being. Thank you very much. Kaiwan, not Kaiwan, sorry. Can you, sorry.
In the past 100 years, we have, however, learned a great deal about how to prevent conflict. After the Second World War, we established the United Nations with the primary purpose of saving succeeding generations from the sausage of what's the word?
The storage of war.
Scourge of war. The European Union grew over decades from a trade treaty to an organization that won the Nobel Peace Prize for its part in transforming Europe from a continent of war to a continent of peace. NATO has had its part to play
Ensuring
going up the transatlantic allies that bonded many Europeans. Sorry.
It's okay. European countries.
That trusted European countries in a common cause. Today, war between Germany and France is almost impossible to imagine.
Can you imagine Germany and France are Yang Zhen? Okay, I think Germany is still hated France. You agree? Because Germany has been waging war with France for before World War I and World War II. I wouldn't be surprised they would like to watch watch a fight between Germany and France. By the way, what's that sound? Sorry. This is thanks, Yang Zhen. By the way, do you think that Japan will easily give up on China?
Under the current circumstances,
Do you trust the Japanese will never attack in the next 100 years? They already attack in terms of economics, true not? In terms of their economies, their car, their manufacturing, their technologies, their bullet trains and all these things, right? The products they use, their handphone, whatever. That's why China is also competing and Korea is also competing. So we are talking about economic war. So if you ask me to be honest, I love Japanese products a lot, to be honest. But I'm still a Chinese. Okay? I'm still a Chinese. My ancestors are from China, but I'm a Singaporean. But if there's a war between China, Japan, or US, definitely for me, I will support my own Chinese counterpart. No doubt about it. 这是我的根。我要饮水思源。Right? I received education from Britain. All right. I have good friends from the US and other parts of the world. All right. I love Japanese culture because of their kamikaze and harakiri and their loyalty. Seriously. Right. But I still think when it comes to conflict resolution, all these things, I will stand on the side of being to China. That's me. Okay. Just to make sure that I'm just saying the right things here. No conflict here. Okay. So now, how to prevent World War III and how to resolve conflict? You guys is going to type, and for me, let me start off first. How to prevent World War III? Well, can we use religions as one of the reasons to prevent World War III? But unfortunately, we know that the Christianities and the Muslims sometimes cannot see eye to eye, especially the Israel and the Palestinian, the war, the Hamas. My points of view when I'm talking, please think of a way. So just now what you read is actually a high level essay from a World Forum, which is a very high level with all the leaders. You won't really take a chance to read all these things. Yes, I agree, Kaiwan. That's why I'm thinking, is it religions is a good way to prevent World War III? But like I say, sometimes God has his way to unite people, Kaiwan. You never know, right? That's how I feel, all right? Seriously.
Huh?
Sorry? You want to say something? You say, huh? No? Okay, I continue. So maybe religions may not be a good way to prevent World War III. But as far as I'm concerned, World War III is just it's just part of the milestone. It's like on the journey that, or maybe can I use, it's like 地雷, it's a landmine. Anytime anyone step on it, it will trigger. So if World War III were to start, how can we resolve conflict? You don't forget, like what Albert Einstein said, World War IV will be fought with stone and stick or even bare hands. That shows that the devastations of the nuclear weapon is so great that it might destroy half of the world population or even more. So if anyone were to wage World War III, the leaders have to think 3-4 times, because it will affect the whole entire population, which is now Russia is happening, right? It's a good view. So I leave it to you. Let's start. Put your trains of thoughts here. Maybe give your suggestions how to prevent World War III, or maybe there's an essay, war and cloning, which is more serious. Do you think that we should have a war to end another war? That's what Kai Wen said, right? To start the violence to end another violence. Is there a way to do that? Okay? Let's go. You might think this is not, well, nothing, but most of you next year is going for social study, and most of you are taking history. You will know. And some of you in IP are taking some courses in welfare or something, welfare of China's culture or Europe cultures. You might involve in this type of topics. So, 浩轩，你明白我讲什么吗？浩轩，懂咯？ So 你要写一个 no need to write 2,000 words, 5,000 words, or 500 words, or 200 words. Just a few sentences. How to prevent World War III. So I suggest using religions may not be a very good one, which I agree with Kai Wen's. In fact, religions are more serious than terrorists, it's true. But religions also can sometimes unite people if they know how to respect one another. Matt, you want me to put this there? Okay, come. Please keep your train of thoughts. I'm going to put it here. This is graded assignment also to show that you have done your homework. This is also part of the homework. So now, instead of doing homework, submitting, we'll do it on the spot. Just a few minutes to improve your thinking capability, all right? So thanks for your Kai Wen and Yang Zhen for the submissions. 你觉得可以用吗？天佑。你觉得可以使用吗？ You think it's workable?
Who knows? Who
Maybe,
knows?
maybe, no, maybe, possible.
Yeah, who
You
knows
never
how
know.
things.
Yeah, I agree with you, Han Ling. That's why they have this joint patrol, joint military exercise. Yes, well done. Okay, thank you. So just a few sentences to see how you look at it in the World War III perspective. Hey guys, it might happen to your generation. Maybe when the World War III starts, you might be 60, 70 years old. Uncle Raymond will be sayonara. If you ask me World War III, will it start in next 10 years? Unlikely. Unlikely, because we are fighting another war. You know what is that war, right, Yang Zhen? The pandemic war. the invisible enemy. The enemy that don't wear uniform. And they are fighting, and the enemy that don't wear uniform, fighting with our people who are wearing the hospital uniform.
Yeah, I think only like this, when humans have a common enemy, then they stop the infighting.
Exactly. Well said. But it's not true, no? If they have same common enemy, what the hell? Emotional damage. Why the Russian attack Ukraine? Why, huh? Why? Tell me why.
Opportunity and poor timing.
我觉得是那个Russian is actually funny. If imagine is other country attack Ukraine, let's say Afghanistan or Croatia or maybe which country Crimea, the one beside. Maybe the rest of the Europe will attack. But when Russia attack, everyone say, 你来，请 come, you first. You know, everyone is 很糜烂的精神 but nobody wants to really stop Russia. Very sad. Wow, how
Because if someone attacks Russia, then it might compel China to attack, which might compel USA to attack, which will start the Third World War.
Exactly.
Putin
Because of
knew
the
that
last two
attacking
war.
Ukraine wouldn't have much consequences to their security, but he was already prepared for the economical impact.
Exactly, everyone fight because of economical reason. Yes, having a trust, or if not have a deal within talks money or cover it up on something unrelated to distract them and get closer to them. I think most of the time what you're talking about and make them forget about conflict is that if 如果他们有利益的话 they don't have benefits, they don't have advantages, they don't have something to gain. Hey, don't bother. I don't bother to help. But if something affect their gains, yeah. 浩轩 it sounds like 那种黑社会抢地盘的。如果没有我的好处，我不干。So sad to say you're right. You're right. Oh, UK, Warren, your turn. Oh, Warren is already here. Okay, thank you. Oh, where is it? Hey, my mouse is not moving. Hey, what's wrong? Okay, now move here again. Gotta save it. People are dramatizing existing issue and using them to justify their action. Cooking up drama, I like that. Cooking up, cooking and stirring and putting all kinds of ingredients. 加盐加醋. Drama
That reminds me of me cooking egg fried rice just now over a bunch of burning.
Yeah, fried rice paradise. Just does not involve them in any way. Drama that should not exist in the first place. We should stop making large problem from something that is very little. Even I'm so sorry, girl. There always 是从一个小小的一个芝麻绿豆的 small thing that trigger in such a big deal. That's the reason they use these small little effects to build up and use it as an excuse. You know, right, Yang Zhen, you remember the Marco Polo Bridge? The Japanese soldier went over, bang, oh, you killed my Japanese soldiers, now I want to have war. It was stupid. So they were saying, maybe one of the Japanese soldiers killed the other Japanese soldiers and 嫁祸, put the scapegoat on the 国民党 soldiers there. You know what I mean? They sacrificed one of the soldiers there to say that, oh, you guys killed my soldiers, so I got excuse to attack you. So these are the very unscrupulous means of doing things now. Yes, I agree with you. Nowadays, this is the one way, Corin, you're right. I've been looking a lot at TikTok and all these things. Very funny, or even Twitters or Instagram. They just want to make it like very big and to show 可怜 or get attention seeker. But that's one way to get frame, Corin. Nothing wrong, right? So how my boss always get this influencer to come to our shop to promote the eco-friendly products. Okay, if you guys have went to the Plaza Singapura in Scotts Square, you know, right? You'll get this thing to show, and this is one way of publicity. Okay, guys. All right. I was very elated to see all of you submit your answer here. Thank you so much. Really very good. Okay, I will share with my Sec3 and Sec4 students because the next lesson will be then on conflict and resolutions. Okay, now before that, guys, would you mind kindly do the last part? We end the lesson. For that one, just now we mentioned about this one, right? Okay, by right, if you can, you're supposed to continue one sentence after this. Okay, guys, this may be, I use the word maybe. If you want, you can be, not maybe. You continue from there. complete, and then continue from there, complete, continue from there. It can be one sentence before this, so sentence one, then sentence two, okay? So like that, just like that. That is one of the homework. If you can do, if not, we can do next week. I leave it to you. Those of you who are sick or having COVID, don't bother. Have a good rest, please, for goodness sake, don't. All right, but if you want to do, I won't stop you. But this is the one, can we do this? And we end the lesson now. Let's go. You can choose any of these prepositions and put it inside, and we call it a day. Let's go.
Wait, put inside what?
No, you just tell me, Kaiwan, you can choose any, you just type a sentence, get it? Then I'll put it inside in this box here. Get it?
Wait, how many sentences?
For
Only
you
one?
will be for the rest will be one sentence, Kaiwan will be 20
Oh,
sentences.
okay.
Everyone will be one, Kaiwan will
Okay,
be 20
I'm gonna actually do it.
Hey man, no, everyone one sentence will do, my dear. Okay, one sentence. But you have to tell me which is your preposition. Of course, I can tell. But you can use one sentence with 2 or 3 prepositions. I don't care. But it must be 12 to 15 words. If it's 10 words, I will not accept. 11 words, I also cannot accept. If it's more than 15 words, I also cannot accept. Get it? So it's a way of practicing your summary writing. So one sentence, you can have 3 prepositions, 2 prepositions, 4 prepositions. I don't care. But it must be 12 to 15 words. Let's go. It's 9:30. Send to everyone. Please don't send to me. I will highlight and copy and paste it. And please count the word and put there 14 words, 13 words. Okay? You must put 1, 3, W, means 13 words. 1, 2, W, 12 words. Let's go.
Wait, Chair, must we use all the words or just have at least one of it?
Yeah, must at least one. If you want to use one sentence with 2, 3, or must all these the preposition here, about, and, by, for, from, in, of, on, to, and with. 浩轩，你明白我讲什么？浩轩 you're very serious. 我怕怕。
Wait, you say we need 15 words.
Yes, 12 to 15.
And you have to use all of the.
No, not all. You can use one preposition also can. Kaiwan done it. 12 about. Hey, hello. Make up your mind. 12 about. You cannot lie to me because I put this, I highlight. You show me 13 words. You see? 13 words. Don't believe, you count. You're using American spelling without the U. Thank you, Kaiwan. He is wondering about the mysterious forest rumor which is to be haunted. So about. About only, right? Only one preposition, right? Is there any more? No. Okay. Hey, not me, Hello? Ziyan, not me, Okay, not me, confirm, So which one? Where's your preposition? So 12 words. Wow. Ed, okay, Ed McDonald, thank you. Han Ning. Han Ning, 11 words, sorry. Korean, you got 14 words. Korean, which one is yours? "14 words, that's right.
Okay, how many words is it?
Yours is, you're done already. 13.
Okay.
Zachary, come. Hey, Coral, which word you're using? I also blur.
Wait, I sent mine already.
Hold on, because they are very, it's coming fast and furious. Is it off, Coral? Is it off? Because there's an off here. I look at the off there. It should be off, right? It cannot be into. Because in and to is separate. So not counted, right? Okay, Yang Zhen. How about we set the deadline by Fridays this week? Okay, so is that 18 words too much, my dear? By right, not acceptable, no? Therefore, you okay lah, since we are all history guys. OK 啦，随便啦，勉强过了，咱们就是自己人，算了，我们是历史人。Okay, what is the answer will be? Is it with? All right, it's a with. All right, thank you. Okay, 浩璇呢？浩璇出了吗 ？Zachary, where is yours? I miss out.
Wait, I'll send it again.
Where is yours? Where's your name? Don't have I don't have your name here.
Sandy.
Huh? Where is Zachary? Zachary, where are you? Hey, what is Jackery? Can you type your name properly now, please? Yo, respect your name, please. So I watched a show that was about 2 hours long. It was what? Directed by Obama. That is a name, right? Can you please give them a capital letter for goodness sake?
Obama.
Oh,
Which one is it? What is the prepositions you are using? Is it by? Yes, by. Okay. Can you? Yeah, sorry. Yeah. Okay. Everyone got it? How Shena?
So I literally sent before Zachary sent.
Okay, this one, right? Okay, thank you, How Shena. How many words?
No, you sent it after I sent.
No, I sent it before you
Okay.
sent.
Yeah, but my first draft was sent before you sent.
So
I
how
don't
many words?
care.
17 words.
No, it's
It's
no,
over, it's
no,
over,
no,
it's
no,
over, it's over.
no.
Is it this one?
I sent another one.
This one, right? 17 words.
No. I sent again. I sent already.
$16 is still over though.
Yeah, it's still over by right. It's true.
So you
He's
say
by a
14 words
magical
what?
lake. What I mean is by a magical lake.
So you say 14 words what?
16.
16?
Yours is 16.
I know, but what did you say?
I say it's by right 12 to 15 words.
12 to 15 words.
Yes.
A summary is 80 words. You can get about 85 to 86 words. Why can't you? Why I'm just like over by one? Why can't it happen?
No, it's nothing wrong. I didn't say it's wrong. What I meant is it's best to have 12 to 15 words for summary writing purpose. I didn't say you cannot write 16 or 10 words or 11 words. Nothing wrong. But I say it's best. Do your best to fit into 12 to 15 words. That's all. Don't get so serious and angry. Okay, it's okay. It's nothing wrong. Don't worry. Okay, so he's by a magical lake. What do you mean by he's by a magical lake? You mean from what magical lake? Cocaine, red pill. I watch a show. Okay.
Only
Zach,
real
what
fans.
about it,
Only real fans will understand.
This one. He's by a magical lake now. Are you saying Lakers?
No.
I don't get it. Seriously.
It's a recent person who got famous. That's the
Oh,
only thing I
who's-
can say.
Okay, never mind. Thank you, class, for that. You have